welcome back to Our Budget Life. My name is Melanie, and I'm going to be going through how our June 2017 budget looked. A lot of surprises. So, first, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I'm not on baby step one yet. I am trying to do a zero-based budget based on Dave Ramsey's baby steps, but we are trying to catch up right now so that we can start with our baby steps. So this month was our learning curve, and you'll see later it's a huge learning curve. But this was our first month actually putting a full budget to paper, and trying to stick with it. And it was very difficult, but I'm going to go through it anyway. So, as I talked about in my mid June review, this was a 3 pay period month for us. So, I got 3 pays, my husband got 3 pays, and then we got a few bonuses. So, our total income for the month was $12,531.31, which is amazing, but we did have a lot of bills to pay. So I'm going to go into some of our costs. So first we had rent. So you'll see it's doubled here because the 1st of June was on a payday. We had to pay June's rent and July's rent out of this month's money. So that's why it's doubled at $3,500. Our usual rent is $1,750. Then we had to pay our heating, and we have turned off the heating for the summer. It's warm enough, but we still get charged these ridiculous costs, which I don't even understand. But so we paid $143.24, and that was 2 payments, one for June and one for July. For hydro was $158.57, again for June and July. Our water bill is every 3 months, and it was due July 1st. And we were well under budget. I was so surprised. I thought for sure, based on the past, it would be around $200, and we only had to pay $98.35. So we saved huge here. So if I keep doing what I've been doing, minimizing how much water we're using and really being conscious about it, then I think we can keep this bill down. Then our 2 loans, usually it's every 2 weeks on payday. So since we had 3 paydays this month, we had to pay 3 times the payments. So that's why this is higher than you'll see in next month's budget. Our van insurance is there, home insurance. Our daycare is higher than usual. We were paying $988 a month for the before and after school daycare for my 2 older children. But since my youngest child is starting school in September, we had to add her to the daycare, the before and after school daycare. So they needed a deposit of $270-$250. So that's why that's higher than usual. Our food, highly over budget. This is a result of not meal planning properly and just eating whatever. So this we definitely need to work on, and I will be talking about that in our July budget. Our gas, so I would usually budget $400 for gas, but since I was afraid about would we have enough money in June and everything, I only budgeted $200. So technically we would be under budget, but based on what I budgeted here, we're over. Our cell phones, I budgeted $250. I haven't paid it yet. This is again me starting to panic about how much money is in the bank and not wanting to spend everything right away just in case we need it, but I do have to pay it, so I will probably do a double payment in July. Our internet costs were a little bit higher than I was expecting. I forgot about taxes, so that's why that's that. Presto, we didn't need it this month, and we won't need it for the rest of the summer. Karate was $60 as usual. Netflix for us and Netflix for my mom, usual fees. Babysitting was $350, and that was for May and June. So both months have been covered, and there shouldn't be any more babysitting for the summer, so this should be good. Then my husband both my husband and I got a $40 allowance for June. I went over, and my husband stayed under. He didn't spend his full amount, so he gets a little bit extra. This is where it's just insane. And this is all about learning how to budget and making sure that every dollar that you're going to be getting is allotted, all of that stuff. And I made a video about it. I'll link it below. but 1500 just over $1,500 in miscellaneous fees, or miscellaneous costs. And I can't even account for all of them. Some of them were birthday gifts. One of them was our van needed repairs. Our cats needed new litter. My husband and my son needed haircuts. I needed some medication. Just a whole bunch of little things that I hadn't accounted for are all in here. And that's a lot of money to just be gone and have no idea, like, specifically where it went. So I have revamped my July budget to kind of minimize this so that I know where all the money is going. Next, bank fees. Right now we're at 1925, and that's, using ATMs, taking money out, and having to pay the ATM fee of $2 or $3, plus what the bank charges for not using their branded ATMs. So our bank has not taken out the regular monthly fees yet, so this is going to go above budget, but that's fine. I'll deal. So our total regular cost was $9,824.61. Now on to debt. I have put this in order from smallest to largest. I had forgotten when I did my mid-June review, I had forgotten two debts. So first it was this debt, and this was when I got into a car accident. We had to rent a vehicle. The insurance company covered the rental, but they didn't cover the daily insurance that we took out on the rental vehicle. So this is what I have to pay, which surprised me. And then our previous cable and internet company, which we canceled, they're charging us, what we owed on our last bill plus a cancellation fee. So this will need to get paid. So I forgot about these two bills, or these two debts. So I've added it, and my total, I guess, even though I've paid some debts, the total is still the same pretty much. So it's kind of depressing, but we'll get there. I just have to stay positive and know that we'll get there. So, lawyer, I had budgeted 100, didn't get to it. My mother-in-law, I budgeted 150, didn't get to it. My mom, I paid her back the $100 I budgeted, and then she gave it back to me to get, sandals and bathing suits and shorts for the kids. And I think I put it here. Yes, miscellaneous income up here. I put the $100 to show that it came back in. So she gave it back to me to go towards the kids, and she said it was her gift to the kids. But I wanted to still show that I did pay it back. My friend who made a huge loan for us, I did pay her back the first loan of $1,000. We still have $38.50 left. Our van loan is here, and our other personal loan, again, the triple payments because of the 3 pay period month. So this is what's left on our van to pay, and this is what's left on the personal loan to pay. So we paid a total. So with expenses and debts, we paid $11,949 this month. That's a lot of money. So I didn't put anything away to sinking funds, and these are old sinking funds anyway, so I'm revamping that. But I thought I would give you a quick heads up on how all of that is going. So that is what our June 2017 budget looked like. Hopefully it will be better in July. This is a learning process. First time doing this. Like I said in the beginning, there were a lot of learning pains, growing pains. So I'm still working through it, and it can only get better from here, right? As long as these amounts are going down, it can only get better. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you are new, and stay tuned for my July preview video. Thanks, everyone. Bye.